Hi guys, so on Thursday a number of people on Twitter were sharing images of trucks parked and out of order traffic cameras. The first image I want to share with you is from my friend Graham Hughes. He posted this, which appears to show traffic at about 8:30 in the morning. The image below is black as the camera is off. A number of other cameras were also off. But there are also massive delays taking place. My friend Michael M shared this image by another person. You can see at 3 p.m. trucks as far as the eye can see. In another picture from another angle, the queue is about 9 kilometers long. Then we have some info about travel times for these trucks. So if you're moving from Killenholm to Rotterdam, of course taking the ferry, the time is about 40 hours, but normally it would be about 26 hours. What about a different location? Here we have Hull to Rotterdam, about 43 hours instead of the usual 21 hours. And finally we have this image from about 5 p.m, the last traffic camera before the Channel Tunnel. Insane. What's worse is it doesn't seem to be being picked up by any major media outlets. Okay, so that is bad, but sadly it's possibly going to get much worse. So since the 1st of January, the UK began checking all SPS movements which are in the IPAFFS system, something I've talked about before on the channel. This has to be put in before the truck arrives in the port, and if it doesn't have the right paperwork, it will have to return to base. This is causing problems, it seems. But more red tape is coming on the 1st of July. At the moment, no physical checks are being carried out, only paperwork. However, in July, both the problems of the requirements of January will be added to these new ones. As we see, certification and physical checks are to be applied to monitor for high-risk regulated animal byproducts. All plants and plant products which are permitted entry, all meat and meat products, and finally high-risk food not of animal origin. So you're probably asking, what are high-risk foods of non-animal origin? Well, this would be things like raisins, peanuts, and some herbs. Then on the 1st of September, we have the combined 1st of January checks along with the 1st of July checks, and then also certification and physical checks of all dairy products. Finally, in November, we will see those of before along with certification and physical checks of everything else, including composite food like bread products, along with fish products. So when Boris Johnson said he got Brexit done, when exactly was he talking about getting it done? These checks are going to become a massive burden for many businesses, and unfortunately it may be too much for some. I'd like Boris Johnson, Jacob Rees-Mogg and Nigel Farage to see this and explain how any of this is a benefit of being outside the European Union. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.